Now I want to look at some questions where they have a restriction where something always has to be together. So it says, how many arrangements of the word active are there if C and E must always be together? Okay, so first couple checks I'm doing is there any letters that repeat? No, that's going to make life a little bit easier. Now, normally we would have 6 positions that we'd have to have. Okay, so normally we have 6. But the first two, or sorry, not first two of them always have to be C and E next to each other. So they could be at the start, they could be somewhere in the middle. It doesn't really matter where they are. So rather than treat this as 2 separate ones, we're going to just treat this as a single one right now. Okay. So then if we think of it, we don't actually have 6, we have 5, so it's going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or 5, pick 5. Okay, so either way you want to look at that, 5 factorial, 5 pick 5. Doesn't really matter. The place where this gets people though is C and E can swap positions. It can be CE or it could be EC. And that will actually, because there's 2 positions, that's going to double the amount of possibilities I have. So this is actually going to be 2 factorial, or which is just 2, or 2 factorial times 5 pick 5, which ends up equaling 240. Okay, our next one. How many ways can 3 different math books, 5 different chemistry books, and 7 different physics books be arranged on a shelf if the books of each subject must be kept together? Okay, well, we really only have, we ignore the amount of math and the amount of chemistry and physics, we have 3 positions they can take. We could have math, chemistry, physics, or we could rearrange these. So this is 3 factorial, okay, or 3 choices, and we're picking all 3 of them, just in different orders. Now the key though is inside of each of these. So for the math textbooks, we could have 3 different ways. So for math, we've got 3 factorial, or 3 pick 3. For chemistry, it's the same thing. So inside of each of these is this, like here, this would be 3 factorial. For chemistry, it's 5 pick 5, which is really 5 factorial. So for chemistry, inside of these different arrangements, we have this. And then for physics, well, there's 7. So it's 7 pick 7, or 7 factorial. So for the physics, there's 7 factorial. Now, again, all 3 of these these groupings can be rearranged in 3 factorial ways. So our final answer is going to be the 3 factorial times our math 3 factorial times our 5 for our chemistry factorial, and then 7 factorial for the physics. Now another way of writing that is the 3 factorial times our permutation form, so 3 pick 3, times our 5 pick 5 times our 7 pick 7. And all of that we can put into a calculator all at once, and you get a huge number. So it looks like 21,772,800 different ways.